Mr. Sakhi. Sikha, Satish Sikha. He would address us and he would talk about women empowerment. And so all these are my colleagues, Mrs. Sejohit sir, and Mrs. Lalita, and she is principal of this campus, MVP campus. Principal Santipuram campus, Mrs. Rina, and she is Bharati, EVP, Sirisha, admission department, Bhargavi, biology, Vitali, admissions department, Mrs. Pooja, maths department, and Nisha, physics department. I myself am Maithili, English faculty.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be along with so many gurus. I know I also face today whatever I am is because of my teachers. And also I'm so happy to listening to teachers like different departments. To keep it very simple, I'm Dr. Satish Sikha, and I was a fashion designer before, couture fashion designer in Canada and US, but then I turned out to be an environmentalist, and then they called me as a glaciologist. I traveled the globe, and I've been to even North Pole. To be even more interesting, that I dipped in all the 7 oceans. So I think in the past, from 2007, new wings have come, so I've been flying all over the world, so traveling from north to south. Then I decided I want to focus on children's health. Then I created one world's longest fabric, 2 kilometers long fabric. Every one yard has got one message from one celebrities, like even NASA scientists or different dignitaries. Then I added all of them, made it 2 kilometers long. Then I take it to around schools, universities, colleges, or governments. I showcase it in a playground, and then all the children walk around and read the importance of environment. Everybody is taking care of the earth. And for example, like one of the message says, there are 1,000 people are there, only 1 tree they can be living. So like these messages are there. There are 10,000 trees, but 100 miles away. So the importance of this and how they can be healthy. That was very good. Showcased it in most of the countries. So now, this is a project which I started now. This is called, I'm coming straight to the point, 90 million smiles. Between our Earth we will green silk fabric and this 90 million smiles, I came back, I'm a Canadian citizen. I came back to India to help our children. And so far we are supporting 7,203 girls, all children, and all the girls I support. And then we have food service, anybody can eat anytime, and healthcare, any surgeries, anything, clothing, we are supporting all this. We are blessed to do all this now for now. So now this 90 million smiles is nothing but 9 crores. What I strongly believe, from the birth, from the childhood, you always thought that parents are the gods, mother is the god. That's how I grew up, and maybe that is in me. So I believe woman's energy is the most powerful positive energy on the earth. So I strongly believe that.
Thank you, sir.
And she is the only one, introduction not required. Rest everybody are introduced, including father. So mother is the only one, introduction not required. So then also, woman is a person with 9 months, every second she'll be thinking about the child and feel so much positiveness, and the life comes on this earth. These are some of the points where I even more believe that yes, only woman's power can bring any difference. That's the only thing which can do, it can bring any difference to the earth. My focus is, yes, I want the woman to be happy and children to live healthy happy. But for them to be healthy and happy, today's world needs to change. We need peace, we need balance, and we need that energy. So what I am doing is, I am going around the world. This is a global project. I made some few coins with different energies. You can choose whichever the coin you like, and all I am asking is, hold the coin in your hand every day. First think of your mom. Then think of your father, then your forefathers, if you remember or if you know how many. Then a small wish that whoever has the coin, wherever the coin is there, whoever the coin is there, good should happen to them. That's the only small wish. Thinking positive. Because I believe there is energy in everything. There is energy on this earth, inside, on the top, everywhere energy is there. I experience that, and all my children, I give them the same thing. Sometimes even I give some homeworks also for them. That, take two things, anything two. Doesn't matter, two pens or two mobile phones or two chocolates or anything two chairs. Take one of them to your prayer room and think all positive, talk to it all positive. You're very nice, you're very good, thank you so much and all. And after an hour, go to the other room and talk all negative. And keep taking pictures and you see the difference in 41 days. Doesn't matter whichever it is, whatever it is, the negative one will fade. This is what I've been doing it for our children. And I also met one of the PhD grads from Japan. In the thesis, they actually doing this. And they had pictures of all the 41 days and it was clearly it shows. We do actually, right? From our childhood, I think our parents have taught the energy, praying and what is the energy of it, results of it. But yes, that is how it is. So I strongly believe that your energy can bring the difference where not only we, our children can live healthy and happy. So I need your help.
Sure, sir.
The help I need, think as a mother, as a sister, as a daughter, but I need your help. I'll give the coins, you can have the coins, keep the coins, and just think about your parents first, your forefathers if you want to, or if you wish, if you know also. Then, wherever the coin is there, whoever the coin is there, good should happen to them. That's only thing. Think positive. I say think positive for 9 minutes, but if you can't, how many more minutes? Yes. Or just hold and just take deep breath and in and out. Because whoever has the coins, they are also praying. They are also wishing. So it's coming to you also. It's like exchanging, connecting and spreading and multiplying the positive energy. This is what I am doing it. Anything you want to like to join to make it even more, more positiveness in this, I'm most welcome. I say this is not my project, I strongly believe it is our project. Anything good for anyone else is our project. Good for myself, it is my project. So I brought 2 coins. I have Ganesh, and then I have cross, and then I have Allah, and then I have Sikh, and then someone says no, none of the religions, I have just hands, palms as a blessing. So this also can have. Whatever you feel like having, you can have. So this palm is just neutral. And yes, also what I am doing is coming up with a retreat center in the following years where there will be a copper metal sheet book, and that book will have science and history till now will be scripted in that book. All the good till now on this earth, whatever we know the history and the science, innovations, inventors, everything will be scripted along with this project. So if you want, your name also will be scripted. If you also give us your forefathers, the family tree information also will be scripted. Because I feel that these days grandparents or great-grandparents hardly any few people know. So if you give information now, after 30, 40, 50 years, your future generations will know at least 5 to 7 generations. Or at least 5 generations, you will only remember 2. By the time you add, at least they will know. So that book will be the one connected, all the 90 millions around the world, and that master book will have connected the energy. That will be like a retreat center. Anybody can come, be there, relax or peace of mind, and then they can be close to nature, totally organic, and that's all they can spend. There's old age also there, and orphan kids also. So that is the project. That's a retreat center. But this is a 90 million smiles. So you can let me know whichever coin you would like to have, or whatever you are looking to ask me. I will be happy to share. If you have any questions, you can ask me.
So where is it located?
The retreat center, not yet. I didn't decide still. I have few options. There are few places have people are ready to donate, but I decided 2023 March I will decide. And one more thing is, this project is not which it just came up from me, or it was in my dream and it started. Originally it started with I was giving differently, but I have all religions children I support. My children are their all religions, they write their father name, my name. They're all from different religions. But this is how it took shape. It took 4 years for this. This didn't happen in one day. So you would like to ask me anything?
So this holding the coin and thinking positive for some time should continue for how long?
You can keep it actually, that's good. People are actually praying for you or wishing for you. The more you keep it, it's good for you. And it's in different time zones. It's better to keep it with you. Interestingly, the first incident I shared, when I got this manufactured first, when I got it, and first time in my life I met one lady. She saw that when I told her about this project, she wanted that coin. But then I did not give her then. Then I said no, because first time and I never met her and I wanted to give it to someone like whom I know very well. But then after listening to her, I gave her the first one. Because that time her husband really kicked her out. She and 3 daughters, they were on the street without even 1 rupee. Now she's vice president for one of the big companies in West Bengal. So things have changed. She made a locket actually, and then she's having it all the time. And these are all in different time zones. So it's not that just not in India, though you're praying in the mornings, others are praying in the morning. But because of globally different time zones, so it is working on 24 hours. And every day I'm giving more and more. So it's every day it's adding up. It will take few years to get into full. A lot of people getting adding up. Yes.
How many people have joined this project, sir, so far?
It's just the beginning.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know. It's just the beginning, but yes, I gave few in Qatar and Africa and India. India I did in Punjab and Chandigarh and Delhi and Hyderabad, yes. But I've been giving one. This is the 3rd where I'm giving in a gathering.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the 4th place. And Fiji has been good supporter for me in my other journeys also. So any doubts anybody have? Physics should have a lot of questions for me, but they're not old. So I have the first hand information what's happening with the north and magnetic north. I think we'll talk about some other time subject. So yes, can I ask your help please? So would like to come from here and then we can start. So I'll just give the coin. Of course all these are like I keep talking all the time to this. And I'm not, the coins I did not bring. Coins brought me. This is what I strongly believe. I believe this is a God's plan and they are taking me and I'm following. This is many incidents happened. So I have a strong belief that I'm following.
So, why do you just give these to women? Like, why not just give everyone?
As I said, I believe women's energy is the most positive energy on this earth. That is why. You think men can carry with so much of patience they have for 9 months? No, I don't think so. Definitely not. No. And if for example, if we say reverse it, like men take care of the home and the woman goes out and work, it will fail. Definitely, because woman at home is doing 100 jobs, not one job. I'm not a woman, but I know.
Sir, in this connection, I would like to share something which I happen to read from some source. A tree is there, any tree you take. Any passerby would go to the tree and admire the tree, either for the beauty of its flowers, or for the taste of the fruits, or for the leaves, or for some reason or the other. Every passerby will definitely admire a tree for some reason or the other. But the thing which is actually responsible for that beauty or for the taste is the root,
Yes, it is.
which holds the tree tight deep in the soil, which keeps supplying food, minerals, everything from the soil. And that root, if it starts thinking, every passerby would admire only something that appears outward. No one recognizes my presence and my role in the beauty or the taste of the tree's produce. If the root tries to come out, the root dries up along with the tree, entire tree. So the role of a woman is that in a family or in a society. Women should never crave for any kind of recognition. She doesn't really need any recognition. She plays that role of a root for a tree. So in the present day scenario, women craving for or women aspiring for a kind of recognition in the society is something like the root coming out of the soil.
Yeah.
So root should be there inside, holding the tree tight. So wherever the woman is, whether the woman is there in a house, whether she is a housewife or she is an employee, she is a teacher, she is responsible for the strength of the tree.
Correct.
So when we know that, why we should fight for equality? We shouldn't fight for equality. We are more than
Yes, actually.
the other gender.
Yes.
Fighting for equality is degrading ourselves. So this is one small thing which I remembered as you are talking about women's energy. So I thought of sharing it. Thank you.
I will add this to the rest of the world now. Correct. I like this definitely. See, without roots, no matter how huge the tree is, no, nothing. But she is not seen. But
That
she is the
root
one.
should not crave for recognition.
Yeah.
It doesn't need it.
Yes, one simple answer, keep it very simple for your question is, I'm on this earth because of 9 months of positive energy from my mom, and my mom is a woman.
I just thought that energy would multiply if every one of us.
When woman has it, entire house has it.
That's
You
a
have
good
it,
question
your
to
family, husband, children, everybody will have it. And you are the only person where you can do it positively for them. Because they'll be too busy in their own things. They wouldn't be able to focus, but you will focus because you want them to prosper, not more than you. And mother is the only one, she is not selfish. So that is the reason. And also even God knows all these things. That is why He chose women and gave 9 months. It's not a man will say 9 months. And also what I heard, I mean from where I came, there is a story which we all know, I think, or at least I all know. When all the gods fail, then Durga becomes Kali and then she wins. But she's a home. But ultimate power is woman power. And when men fail, woman is the person who can do things, who can turn things, anything.
So right another thing which I would like to share. I'm sorry if I'm
No,
disturbing
please,
you.
please, no.
Actually, according to Hindu mythology, goddess Durga is also called Shakti,
Yes.
form of energy. And according to science, biology also, every child gets chromosomes, genes from both mother and father. But there is something called mitochondria in every cell, which is a powerhouse of the cell, which is called powerhouse of the cell. That gene, which is responsible for the presence of mitochondria, any child gets it from mother. Child doesn't get it from father's gene. So the powerhouse, that is a Shakti.
Yes.
So that Shakti comes from mother. So she is mother goddess.
Yes. If I give it to a man, I don't think it will work. But women will work, think about them. If I give it to a man, he will only think himself first.
By the way, am I right? No, I want to confirm with our biology teacher. I would make sure if I have not made any mistake.
But the point you said before is also correct. I'm going to spread that. I'm going to carry with me now.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, anything more? Can you start, please?
Sir, we'll start with the first lady.
Please.
Ma'am, please, ma'am. Ma'am, please. You're the first lady of this.
Okay. Come, please come.
Sir, to clarify the doubt that is lingering in the minds of the people present here, I would venture asking you, do we need to pay something for
No,
this?
I'm not looking any money here. I want you all to be happy and healthy.
It's a good luck gift coins. Yeah,
Thank you,
we're just
ma'am.
giving it for as a gift for every woman.
As I
out
said,
there.
if coins are following me, then I'll ask you pay me. But since I'm following the coins, there's nothing there. I'm just following. And coins never told me, no. They are not selfish. They are not humans.
Please.
Is there any restriction in using the coin? We can use it according to our life.
Sorry?
Is there any restriction in using
Nothing,
the
nothing.
coin?
Treat like a best friend.
Oh.
That's what I would say. Just treat like a best friend. Talk. The more you talk, the more you communicate, the more you interact, that will help.
After holding, whether there will be any changes in that?
I don't know.
It depends upon your belief. The more you believe that it is working for you, like the positivity, it works more and more.
I strongly believe, because I am expecting 0 for myself, and I'm expecting 100% that whoever my eyes can see, my ears can hear, they should be healthy and happy. That's all is my thing.
Wonderful. Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu.
Yes, thank you. And I'm a 51-year-old man, and I'm a brahmachari. And in my life, I think God has kept me for this. So I never had anything in any habits, anything in my life till now. I think strongly there's a reason why, and this is the reason why. Now I know, at least now I realized. Maybe I got enlightened now. But this is how it is coming, and I'm just following. But whoever has got it so far, they're very happy. That's what I can say. And if anybody, if I hear they're not happy, then I will keep thinking about them. With all my children's energy, then I'll be thinking and I'll be wishing and praying that good should happen to them. Still, if it is beyond any help required, one phone call to me or one message, I will be there to help.
Great, sir. Great service.
Thank you.
And whoever feels restricted, you can pick the hands coin so that if you have any personal issues during women thing, you can actually put it anywhere, so there will be no issue according to my thing. Yeah, so you might have a problem, so you can pick the hands.
Okay. Yes.
Sir, actually I have a doubt.
Yes.
Why there are different coins